Are my eyes deceiving me? Are we actually getting some Star Wars content not only before the Empire came to power, but also before the Phantom Menace? Welcome to another Star Wars review and episode of Star Wars Talk. I'm Jon Berry, and today I shall be reviewing Star Wars Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. As I already alluded to, the novel is set before the time of the Phantom Menace, in a time that really has not been explored that much in the current canon. And for that is one of the main reasons why I love the book, but it certainly is not the only nor the primary reason why. Before I tell you any more of what I saw of the book besides, just when it is set, if you find yourself enjoying the video, please leave a like. Also, to stay up to date on all my YouTube and non-YouTube stuff, consider following me on either Twitter, Facebook, or any of my other socials. You can also check out my website or Discord server. Links are in the description. Additionally, I would like to hear what you thought of Star Wars Master and Apprentice down in the comments. Now let's get back to my review. Master and Apprentice is a riveting tale of Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi being sent on a mission to the planet Pijal, where they are to investigate a group known as the Opposition and ensure that a treaty is signed that would establish a constitutional monarchy on the planet and open up a new hyperspace route which would reconnect a portion of the galaxy that planet is at the edge of to the entire galaxy at large. Along the way, they team up with some jewel thieves and face off against a giant corporation that engages in slavery. And they also have to deal with a political revolution, and Qui-Gon's interest in prophecies set off a chain of events that could ruin the treaty, separate from all the other stuff that's going on there. Or is it? While a lot does go on in the book, the heart, and I mean the heart of the story, is a relationship between Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi as a master and an apprentice, respectfully. And that really is why I love this book, the primary reason, that story of the master and apprentice relationship. And also, some time is given to the master and apprentice relationship between Dooku and Qui-Gon Jinn as a note of comparison, though it's not the focus. While there's so much I would love to talk about, I really don't want to spoil the novel for you if you have not read it. It deserves, and I sincerely mean it deserves, to be read without knowing what is ahead of it in its timeline, what is going on. You really need to go in a blank slate. You should not know it ahead of time. It will, I think, give you the best impact for the story. Instead, I would tell you that Master and Apprentice is another great addition to the Star Wars canon by Claudia Gray. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and my only wish was that I had read it so I could enjoy it for the first time for as long as possible. As I thought it was that good, I wanted to keep that enjoyment for as long as possible, because the second time is never quite the same as the first time, no matter how good it is. Sometimes it improves, sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to say, but the first time is always something special. Now, if you really want to hear some spoilers, I will tell you my favorite moment or favorite aspect of the novel after this message. This video is helped made possible by my patrons on Patron. Patreon is a platform that allows fans to directly support their favorite creators. By supporting me on Patreon for as low as $1 a month, not only are you supporting me and allowing me to create new and better content, but you will also get access to my scripts, my bloopers, and any other cut content from my channel. If you're still here, I will be spoiling one aspect of the book, so you have been warned. Turn away now if you don't want to be spoiled. I'll give you a couple seconds. Okay, if you're here, I assume you don't mind having the book spoiled if you already read it. A major aspect of this book is prophecy, and as such, Qui-Gon has a vision of the treaty signing, and he is convinced that something will go wrong. While he is right and something does go wrong, he is right for the wrong reason. He even states near the end of the book that he believes it was a forced will that he misinterpreted his vision. Which I thought was kind of neat, that he thought it was his vision. He was supposed to receive the vision, but he was supposed to misinterpret it, which was great. But that is not all. But before that was revealed that he misinterpreted the vision, what actually happened, that being it's the new queen of the planet that will be responsible for the ceremony going wrong, rather than an outside enemy as Qui-Gon initially thought. Qui-Gon decides that he will not represent the Republic at the treaty signing. This leads to Obi-Wan going behind his back and contacting the Jedi Council to report the situation. Obi-Wan is very much a stickler for the rules and protocol, and as such he is breaking protocol to report on Qui-Gon breaking the rules and essentially breaking and twisting and going beyond the mandate that they had during this situation, this mission. It's also revealed in the book that Obi-Wan was very rebellious before he became Qui-Gon's Padawan, so when he was a youngling. Something about that I very much enjoyed. The rule breaker rebels against another rule breaker by becoming a stickler for the rules, and then will break the rules and break protocol when the rule breaker breaks the mandate and goes even further beyond what he normally does. I think I might have made that sound more complex than it actually is, but even with my overall complex description, I really just enjoyed that dynamic of the rule breaker is essentially a rule breaker, so they rebel against the rule breaker by becoming a rule follower. It's just something about that it's just so good. It really is. Well, that concludes my review of Star Wars Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. As I said earlier, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed my review, as I said earlier, please like. Also, consider subscribing to my channel for future Star Wars related content and more. Also, consider following me on social media and supporting me on Patreon, as I alluded to earlier. Links are in the description for all my stuff. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you always.